Can you guys hear me? Do our little testing. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Aaron says, I can see your, and your position sizes. That's great, Aaron. Good job. That's good for you, man. Can you also see the gold trade that I'm in? Can you also see the gold trade I'm in? Can you also see other things, Aaron? Because we can go do other things too. Can you also see other things? Because we can go do that if you want. We can go see that. Let's go look at something else, Aaron. He says, I can see your position sizes. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's really great, man. Good job. Should we go look at other things too? Should we go look at other things? What is this right here? What is that right there? Should we go look at other things too? Should we go look at that? What is that right there? Anybody? Can you see what that is? Can you see what that is? What is that right there? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't withdraw money from demo accounts, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't withdraw money from demo accounts, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone correct me. Can you withdraw money from demo accounts? Yes or no? Can you withdraw money from demo accounts? Some of them are small lots, some of them are standard lots. Those first two on there are standard lots. It just depends on if I'm swing trading it or if I'm taking it as a one trade. But can you withdraw money from demo accounts? Yes or no? No. How do I gamble? What is that? How is that gambling, Dippin? You are literally telling people to take trades with no stop loss. How is that gambling? How am I gambling? You literally tell people to take trades with no stop loss. How am I gambling? You tell people to take trades with no stop loss. How is that gambling? How am I gambling? How am I gambling? So let's look at another thing right here. What does this look like right here? What does that look like right there? Does that look like withdrawals? Does that look like withdrawals from, it says withdrawal history up there. Does that look like withdrawals? What does that look like? What does that look like? Does that look like withdrawals from a live account? Because you can't withdraw from a demo account, right? What does that look like right there? Those withdrawals are more money than, most of those withdrawals are more money than Dippin has in his account. What are you talking about? Kima Dorg, you can see a 3-month history when these clowns like Dippin are willing to show you a 30-day history. How's that? You can have a 90-day history when they're willing to show a 30-day history. How's that? That's the deal I'll make with you right now. Most of those withdrawals are more money than Dippin has in his account. Most of those withdrawals are more money than Dippin has in his account, right? And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't withdraw demo profits, right? Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't withdraw demo profits, right? I'm not did I mention Raja? Did I mention Raja? Why are you bringing up Raja's name? Did I even mention? I'm talking about Dippin and Aaron. Did I mention Raja? Why are you bringing him into the conversation? I was talking about Dippin and Aaron. Why are you bringing Raja into the conversation? I didn't mention him. Good for him if he shows every month. Do you not fucking listen, Kurna Dorg? I was talking about Dippin. Did you not fucking listen? Did you not fucking listen? I told you that before. I said, Dippin and them will never show you any of this because why? Why won't they ever show that? I wasn't talking, dude, do you not listen? Kerna, do you not fucking listen? When I said they, I was talking about Aaron and Dippin. Do you not fucking listen? Do you not fucking listen? Kerna. I was talking about Dippin and Aaron. Okay, so again, can you withdraw demo profits? Yes or no? The answer is no. Because you keep saying that I'm talking about a certain person that I'm not talking about. Because you don't fucking listen. And it's my channel and I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want. I'll repeat myself, I'll repeat myself, I'll repeat myself, I'll repeat myself, I'll repeat myself. It's my fucking channel, I'll do whatever I want. How's that? How's that grab you? How does that grab you? How does that grab you? Does that grab you pretty good? Kerna? It's my fucking channel, I'll talk about whatever I want. How about that? Dippin', how about you show us 2 weeks of history before you start demanding more stuff of me? I told you I would show you live results, right? How about you show us anything before so you're demanding all this stuff of me, but you're not willing to show that at all yourself, right, Dippin'? No, this isn't it. I was just showing you that you know, Dippin', you don't get to demand things of me until you show us live results from a live account for 2 weeks. I told you that. There you go, right there. So there it is, Aaron. You see this red line right here? This is the bias that I took when I was in the room. You can see it right there, the red line. That's my buy. And the reason I took that buy is why. Let's get the epic pin out so we can see for the criminally stupid in here, like Aaron and everyone else. For the criminally stupid in here, like Aaron, because we talked about it. What did I say? I was going to take that trade at 1759.85. I took it. Right? So for the criminally stupid in here, why did I take that trade? Because it had the tail at the bottom longer than the body of the candle. Right there. That's why I took that trade, because that tail at the bottom, you need a lot of things, Aaron. And so you don't need a lesson from you, but you need a lot of things. And I'm not willing to give you those things. So you do need a lot of things. Let's see your trade history, Aaron. Let's see your trade history. Let's see your trade history. Will you show us your trade history? Of course you won't. Oh, it's basic. See, again, it's basic to ask me to show it, but it's not big. I just showed it to you on Instagram, you dumb fuck. I just showed it to you. Holy fuck. I just fucking showed it to you. I just literally fucking showed it to you. You're dumb, dude. You're fucking dumb. And you're out. I'm just not going to deal with your stupidity, Aaron. I just showed it to you. I showed you the history. I just showed you the history and I showed you withdrawals from a live account, but you're too stupid to understand it. So you're just done, dude. You don't need my analysis? I don't need your analysis either. I'm still waiting for that 1745 you said was coming, or that 1710. You can call me a loser all you want, Aaron. I don't value your opinion. You can call me whatever you want. I don't value your opinion. When I'm at the beach next week, I won't think about you, Aaron, so you can call me a loser all you want. You can call me a fucking loser all you want, man. I don't care. I don't value your opinion. You're irrelevant. I'm literally showing you a trade I'm in right now, which is more than any of these other clowns like Dippin will show you. I'm literally showing you a trade. Do you guys see the trade I'm in? Dippin', what part of when you show anything, I will show more? You're asking me to show more. I've already shown you everything. You're not willing to show anything. When you can show us a 2-week history of successful trading, I will show you more. When you can show us 2 weeks. I won't even ask that you show us a month. When you can show us 2 weeks of history, you're always in that gold chat room telling people what to do, and you can't show a history. Why are people gonna? Why should people follow what you're saying when you can't even prove that you're a successful trader? We're even dumbing it down for you and saying you only have to show 2 weeks. I've just shown you a month. You can't even show 2 weeks because you're a clown. Why is that hard to understand, Dippin? You want people to follow your stuff, and all I'm doing in that chat room is I'm trying to explain to people, if the people that are calling trades in here can't show you that they're successful traders, you should not follow them. That's the only point I'm trying to make in there. If they can't show you a history of success, of winning trades, why follow you? Why follow you? And you can't. You're not willing to do any of that. So why should people trust what you're saying? No, that's not what you get to do, because I've already shown you something. See, I've already shown something, Dippin. So usually how it works is I show something, and then you show something, and then they show something, and this. But you haven't shown anything. That's the point. And all I'm saying is you want people to follow you, but it's like it's like I go to my bank, right, folks? I go to my bank and they say, Mr. Hall, I want you to invest in this fund. Right? I want you to invest in this fund. And I'm like, yeah, bank, I want to invest in the fund. But can I see a history of the fund being successful? And my bank says, no, you can't see that. Am I going to invest in that fund if my bank can't prove to me that that fund is successful? No, of course not. I'm not going to invest. But Dippin wants you to just trust what he's saying. And then he said in the room, he's not successful. I mean, it's hilarious, folks. It's hilarious. You just want, I don't need followers. You tell people all the time. Well, stick around for a little bit, bud. You might see a 100 pip hold right here, because now it's at 162.53, so we're up 30 points on a live call that I'm actually in right now that I'm showing, which is, again, more than you'll ever do. See, again, you can't demand stuff. You can't demand things of people that you're not willing to do yourself, and you're not willing to do those things yourself. You won't show anything. You literally won't show anything, and now you're demanding stuff of me, even though I'm showing you a live account right now with a trade that I'm in and a live account. You won't show anything, but now you want me to show. Now it's, oh, well, you are successful. You do these things, which I said you weren't successful, that I wasn't a winning trader. I'm showing you now. Now you're moving the goalpost and saying, well, just now you have to show me a 100 pip hold. See, the problem is with people like Dippin, who are absolute fucking morons, they'll always move the goalpost. They'll always move the goalpost. It'll never be enough, right? You'll show them everything, and then they'll just move the goalpost. So there it is, right there, guys. There it is. In plain English, right there, he says, I will tell them there too, I am not successful. So why should people follow you? So why are you in there? Why are you in there giving trade signals out? And you give specific trade signals out. Why are you in a gold chat room giving signals out, and you just admitted that you're not successful? You're in a gold chat room giving signals out, and you just admitted that you're not successful. What the fuck are you doing? Go get successful and then go back and do that. You literally specifically tell people to do things in that gold chat room, and you just admitted, does everyone see in here that he just admitted that he's not successful? Does everyone see what he typed in here? He said he is not successful, but he's in a gold chat room telling people to take a sell and hold it to 45 to 50 with no stop loss. Is everyone understanding what's going on right now? He just admitted it. He's not successful. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, and Aaron's like, and then he tried to show us his technical analysis, which is not technical. No, that's really interesting because technical is exactly what I said. I told you that that pattern is 85% accurate, and if you would actually just backtest the pattern, you would understand that it's 85% accurate. But because you're too fucking dumb to do it, and I told people all the time, don't take my word for it. If you just backtest the 1 hour chart, right? Just backtest it. Don't take my word for it. Backtest it. Every time you have a wick, a tail at the bottom of the candle that's longer than the body at the close of the 1 hour candle, you take the trade at the beginning of the next candle, right? You take the trade at the beginning of the next candle, which would be here. If you just backtest that and you look at this, every time it has that and you just backtest the pattern, you'll see that it's 85% accurate. But you're too stupid to understand it, Aaron. Now you're in there complaining like a little bitch, because that's what you are, because you're a little bitch. I just told you, 85% of the time, if you follow that pattern, you will make money. 85% of the time. And if you're going to sell it, it's just the opposite. It's a wick at the top longer than the body. I just said it. That's technical analysis right there. What the fuck are you talking about? Nothing. Because you are nothing. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. So Dippin now says, I told you there too, I am not successful, but I don't gamble like you for 10 pips. I'm pretty sure I'm up more than 10 pips right now. Pretty sure I'm up more than 10 pips, Dippin. I mean, I'm not a math major. I got my degrees in psychology, but I'm pretty sure I'm up more than 10 pips. So again, you're just throwing shit against the wall to see if it'll stick. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm up more than 10 pips right now. What the fuck are you talking about? You're just throwing shit against the wall to see if it'll stick. And you get caught lying again. You just got caught lying again. I'm not a gambler that does 10 pips. I'm up more than that right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Should I put my stops at plus 10 so that you can have a little bit of credibility, Dippin? Should I place my stops at plus 10 right now so that I can get that no matter what? Okay, Dippin. First of all, you say don't need your analysis. You're on my channel, Dippin. I will do whatever the fuck I want. Dippin, you're on my channel. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. He says don't need your analysis. Just show 100 pip hold. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Whenever the fuck I want, Dippin. It's my channel. You can't show shit. I'll do whatever I want. If I want to talk about midgets with large hands that you butt fuck without lube, because that's what you do. You probably are butt fucking goats right now without lube. And you probably do like midgets with large hands. Dippin', that's a running trade right now. My God, you are stupid as hell. That's a running trade right now. What are you talking about? That's a running trade right now. That's a running trade right now. Do you not see that? That's a running trade. Do you not see that? Kernadog, you show your history first. Kernadog's out of here. You don't show anything, Kernadog. It's really interesting that you want people to show stuff that you're not willing to show. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, A-Rod says, Iron Man has called out more than 100 pip trades on the US 30 that I caught too. Anyone who actually pays attention understands that, but you're too stupid to understand it. So the reason we're not talking about gold right now is because where's the next resistance level for gold? Now that we are moving up, where's the next resistance level on gold? So should we do a little bit of analysis? Where's the next resistance level on gold? This area right here, that's 1764. So my target for this would be at that 1764 area because that's just basic resistance, right? That's just basic resistance. So the next target is up there. That's probably where, if anywhere, it's going to, if it's going to move back down the majority of the time it's going to move back down from what? Support and resistance levels, right? That's not saying it can't go down from here. It absolutely can go down from here, right? But the most logical level for it to start rejecting and go down from is what? 1764, because that was the high on October 6th, which was yesterday, right? Right there. So just use logic. It's probably going to go to 1764, and we'll see at that point what happens. That doesn't mean it can't go down from here. It absolutely can. But does that candle right there that closed look like it has any kind of rejection? Right there, that candle that just closed, does it look like it has any kind of rejection? Does this candle that's been forming for 5 minutes, does that look like it has any kind of rejection on it right there? What's the answer to that? Does that look like that has any rejection in it? Ramin, I'm trying to explain it to you right now. Do those two candles right now, that's an hourly candle, do they look like they have any rejection on them at all? Do they have a wick at the top that would tell you that there's sellers coming into the market? Yes or no? Does it have a wick at the top that would indicate to you right now that sellers are coming into the market? Yes or no? Okay, well then there's your answer. It can go down absolutely, but I want to see rejection, right? There aren't any sellers coming into the market yet. In order for me to want to sell, I would have to have rejection, right? It's really simple, folks. It's not difficult. Look, this candle right here, I would need to have some rejection. I would need to have a candle that starts showing some rejection. And maybe this candle will. We're only 8 minutes into it. But you know what I can do now? My stop's already at break even, right? I can place my stops now at plus 10, so dipping, so he knows that we, at least got plus 10 on this trade, right? Which is more than he gets. So I can just move my stop now because I'm up 40 points, right? So now my stop can just be moved to plus 10. And if it goes more in my favor, guess what? I'll move it to more profit. I know it's hard to understand. I know it's really, really hard to understand dipping. But now I'm going to move my stops to plus 10. I know that's really, really hard to understand. Okay, I know it's hard. Take a deep breath. So now I can move my stops to a 1760.89. And no matter what, even if this trade goes down, I make money, right? There you go. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? That's just awesome, isn't it? So now it's just a no-loss trade. At this point, I don't really care. Dipping. I make money no matter what. Gold can do whatever the hell it wants. I made money no matter what. My stop losses are at plus 10. So what the hell are you talking about? I make money no matter what. Gold at this point can do whatever the hell it wants. I just made money. Gold can do whatever the hell it wants. We'll see what happens. So just so you guys know, let's just dipping. You don't listen. You don't listen. I've told you several times that the second that you show any kind of history, I will show you a history of holding trades for more than 100 points. That's the deal I have for you. You show 2 weeks of live history showing that you're a successful trader, and I will show you multiple trades that are plus 100. That's the deal I have for you. That's the deal I have for you. You show us 2 weeks of live history. You show us a reason why people in the gold chat room should trust your calls and should take your calls by showing us any kind of history, and I will show you multiple gold trades of plus 100. That's the deal. No, it was actually 2053 if you were paying attention, but again, you don't pay attention. I said I held a trade from 1795 to 2053, if you're actually paying attention. But again, you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention. No, Dippin, listen. Dippin, listen. Does everyone understand and everyone hold Dippin to this? Dippin is asking me to do something that he's not willing to do, right? Dippin is asking me to do something he's not willing to do. So again, the deal with Dippin is if he'll show us 2 weeks of live history on his personal account, 2 weeks of live history that he is successful, I will show you multiple trades. I will show you multiple trades that are plus 100. Everyone knows the deal. He admitted that he's not successful, but he wants you to follow him. He wants you to follow him. He wants you to take the trades that he's calling out in a gold chat room, and he just admitted that he's not successful, but he's calling out trades in a gold chat room. Does everyone fathom that? Can you fathom that? This guy literally is calling out gold trades in a gold chat room, and he admitted in this stream today that he's not successful. Why the hell would anyone follow you? Why would anybody follow you? Why would anybody listen to a fucking word you have to say, Dippin, when you just told us in this stream that you're not successful? No, you don't. You shout and you call me a fraud. You call me. You said that I only trade demo account. You just lie. You throw stuff against the wall to see if it'll stick. I've literally shown you live trades. You just lie to people. You're a fraud. Just be honest with yourself. It'll be better for you. You're a fraud. You told people that I am just a demo trader. That I don't trade real money. That's what you said. I just showed you that I trade real money. You're a fraud. Yes, you did. You're flat out lying, man. Everything you say is a lie. Okay? You've been exposed. You're a liar and you're a fraud. You did, absolutely. So again, you're telling me I'm lying. Everyone in here knows that you've completely lied about everything, but you're telling me it's great. It's unbelievable. And that's the other thing, people too. He says I'm a gambler, but again, if you go into the gold chat room, he'll tell people to take trades with no stop loss. And I'm the gambler. You tell people to take trades with no stop loss, and I'm the gambler. Will someone fathom that for me? Will someone reckon that with me? Will someone help me make sense of that? This guy's saying that I'm a gambler, but he tells people to take trades with no stop losses. Kiss Boutique, I just want him to stop lying. I just want him to stop lying, and I want him to stop making trade calls in a gold chat room because he's not successful. Go get successful. Go get successful before you're in a gold chat room telling people to buy and sell. That's what he's doing. I'm trying to protect new traders from listening to people that can't show a history of live success. Does everybody understand that? All I'm doing is I'm trying to protect new traders. Because I am. How am I a gambler? You tell people to take trades with no stop loss. You tell people to take trades with no stop loss, and you tell me I'm a gambler. Again, how do you fathom that? Izzy, thanks. And for those of you that took that trade, we're up 50 points. So I probably moved my stop loss to plus 20 now. So plus 20 will be my stop loss now. How about that? I'm going to move my stop loss to plus 20 now, which is, no, I'm not going to close at 20 or 30. I'm going to move my stop loss to plus 20. I'm going to let this trade go because if it goes further, I want to be in on that trade, but I'm not going to take it out. Raman, you need to take profit when you feel comfortable taking profit. I don't know your situation, right? If you want to take profit now, that's fine. I can't tell you when to take profit. I don't know your situation. I don't know what makes you comfortable. You have to decide that. You have to stop getting into the mode of asking other people. We don't know your situation, right? I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what you are comfortable with. If you want to take the trade out now, take it out now. I'm not going to tell you that. I prefer to hold because I'm looking for bigger moves. But if you want to take it out now, then take it out now. That has to be up to you, right? It doesn't do you any good for me to tell you when to do stuff, if that makes sense. You have to determine that for yourself. If you are comfortable with the profits you are making right now, then take out the profits, right? I can't do that for you, right? You have to determine what is going to make you happy as a trader. If you're comfortable with the profits you're making right now, then take it out. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to see if I can get a bigger move, right? But that's just me. Do I think it'll hit 1660? That's a long ways down. Are you talking about a different level? 1660 is a long way down. Did you just type that incorrectly? Probably. If you are that, guys, why can't you tell people to hold to? Because again, I don't know their situation. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell people when to take their trades out. I didn't even tell them to take the trade. I just told them I'm taking the trade. But it's not my job to tell them that. It's not my job to tell them that. You have to. I don't know what your situation is. You know what I mean? And I am that good because 1766. It's possible. Like I said, anything's possible, right? We don't trade absolutes in trading. We trade probabilities, right? We don't deal in absolutes. We're not a Sith Lord from Star Wars. We deal in probabilities. So you're asking if it could go to 1766? Sure. It can do anything it wants, right? It can do anything it wants. It absolutely could go there. But I'm in profit now and I'm protecting my profits. So at this point, I don't really care what gold does. I make plus 20 points no matter what gold does. So I could give two flying fucks what gold does at this point. I could turn off my computer right now and be fine. Okay? But the bottom line is I showed you guys everything I told you I would show you in the gold chat room, and we'll go back to that chat room in a minute. I was following you when you said buy at 1821 and it immediately fell to 1810. Great. I was following you, Dippin, when you said it would go to 45 and 50. I was following you, Dippin, when you said it would go to 1710. We can play this game all day long. I was following you just the last 3 days in the gold chat room when you said it would go to 1710. Still waiting for that. Still waiting for that one, Dippin. Still waiting for that one. Yeah, no one has a 100% win rate. Anyone who tells you they have a 100% win rate, you need to run away from them. I told you this pattern that I trade is about 85% accurate. Anyone who tells you that their system is 100% accurate, you need to run away from them. Yeah, we're still waiting for that, Dippin. Your analysis said at 1745, it's at 1765. 1764, what happened? On daily? The daily is an uptrend. What the hell are you talking about? The daily, folks, is an uptrend. I don't know what people are looking at. The daily is an uptrend. The weekly is an uptrend, and the monthly is an uptrend. What the hell are you guys talking about? All those things are uptrends. The monthly wouldn't be a downtrend unless it went to 1140 on the monthly. Unless the monthly went down to 1140 from November of 2016, the monthly is an uptrend. What the hell are you talking about? The weekly wouldn't be a downtrend unless it went down below 1500. What the hell are you what are you talking about? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You've already admitted that you're not successful. So we're just going to block you at this point because you already admitted you're not successful, but you want people to follow you in the gold. in the chat room. You want people to pay attention. We're just going to ban you at this point because I have a really big problem with dealing with stupid. Okay, you've already told us that you aren't successful. You've already told us that you're not successful, but you're calling out trades in a chat room. But you told people you're not successful. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you start making gold calls in a chat room, but then admit that you're not successful at trading? How do you square that? Like, how do you say, okay, that's awesome? How do you do that? You should never go into that gold chat room again and make a trade call, ever. Because you're not successful, you admitted it. You should never, ever again go into that chat room and try to make a gold call because you're not successful. Try being successful first. Try being a successful trader for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is what I'm asking you to do. Be successful for 2 weeks. You should never go back into that gold trade room and ever call a trade again. And no one should listen to you if you do. You admitted that you're not successful at trading. Do people understand that? Is the 16 people that are here left, do you understand that this guy said he's not successful, but he is calling out trades in a chat room that new people might follow, but he can't show them that he's successful? He admitted it. Does everyone understand that? Are you kidding me? Is that really what's going on in there? Is that really what's going on there? Before I take off, because I'm done. The hard way. Did you see though that he admitted that he wasn't successful, right? Right? You did see. You did. I'm gonna probably bumble your name, but Patrick, you did say that. You did see that he said he's not successful, right? Everyone saw that. So whenever he goes into the gold chat room now, you need to just say, didn't you admit that you're not a successful trader? You all saw that, right? So whenever he tells people to do stuff and says sell, because he does, he tells people to sell now. He literally does specific trade calls in the room. He'll say sell now, take profit 45.50 with no stop loss. And he calls me a gambler. But you all saw that. Okay, I'm just saying, whenever he goes into that chat room, someone please say, excuse me, are you the one that admitted that you're not successful? Are you the one that admitted that you're not successful? That's all we have to do. Did you guys see my trades? Do we need to go over my stuff again? Because we can do that. What is that right there? Do we need to go over my stuff again? Do we need to go over my stuff again? What is that right there? Does that say withdrawal history? What is that right there? What does that say? Does that say withdrawal history? Yes or no? What does that say? Several of these withdrawals that are live withdrawals are larger than the amount of money he has in his account. There's one for $1,200, there's one for $1,900, and there's one for $1,932. Several of those withdrawals I did are more money than he has in his account. Those 3 withdrawals that I've done in the last 30 days are double what he has in his account. Let's see, how much are those withdrawals? That's $4,000. That's $5,200 in withdrawals. And he has an $800 account. He's trying to tell me what to do. He's trying to tell me what to do. Is that really what's happening? Just so we know, I just want to make sure. Is that really what's happening here? Those 3 withdrawals are more than he has in his account. These 2 other withdrawals equal more than he has in his account. And he's trying to tell, don't ever let this guy make another call in that room without calling him out for being the fraud he is. He's in there right now saying, Iron Man blocked me. You were exposed as a fraud. I just typed that. You're exposed as a fraud. That's what you were exposed as, Dippin. You were exposed as a fraud. All right. My YouTube channel has several live stuff. Oh, he's back. You're back for like 2 seconds. You were exposed as a fraud, bro. You tell people to take trades and you tell people to take trades and you can't even prove that you're successful. That's how you're a fraud. I don't know how many times we have to tell you that. You tell people that to take trades based on what you say, and you can't even show that you're successful. You're a fraud. Soviet Onion is always in that chat room too. He literally admitted, Soviet, that he's not successful, but he takes stuff. I mean, I have on my Instagram, I have literally, oh, so there we go right there. There we go right there. Dippin wanted me to show you guys 100-point moves. So there it is right there. What do those look like right there? Dippin wanted me to show you guys 100 pip moves. What do those look like right there on the US 30 right there? That looks like a sell at 35,582. It looks like a sell at 35,487. It looks like a sell at 35,202. It looks like another sell right there, and it's at 34,818. Does that look like 100 pip moves to you guys? Let's see. Almost 800 on one, almost 700 on one. That's over probably 2,000 points. What does that look like right there? What does that look like? Can anybody answer that question for me? What does that look like right there? I mean, again, I'm not a math major, but I'm pretty sure that's more than 100 points. Pretty sure that's, we'll just round that to 600. That's 800, 700, that's 1,500. That's 1,900. That's over 2,000 points in that one trade, right? Does everybody see that before I go? So he wanted me to show you, he said he wanted me to show you guys that. What does that look like? Does that look like 100 point moves? Don't fucking listen to this guy. What does it look like? Should we do more? Should we look at more? That looks like more than a 100 point move to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Should we look at more? Let's look at more. I don't know. There's 100 pip moves on gold right there. There's 100 pip moves on gold from 1721. It's up at 1832. There's 100 point moves on gold right there. You wanted me to show you guys? There they are, right there. There's 100 pip moves. That actually is, what does that look like right there? That looks like a 1,000 point move, doesn't it? 1721 buy right there. We'll highlight that one. 1721 buy, and it's at 1832. That actually looks like a 1,000 point move, doesn't it? Does that look like a 1,000 point move? Does that look like a 1,000 point move? That looks like a 1,000 point move. Another 1,000 point move. That looks like almost 4,000 points on gold. So again, what the hell is he talking about? Does everybody see that? Before I go, because I'm going to get out off the YouTube live because I hate YouTube. I'm not a fan. So everyone can tell him that I showed you guys 100 pip moves on gold. There you go. Everybody see that? 100 pip move. You fucking clown. But we blocked him, so he's blocked. Does everybody see that though? Those look like 100 pip moves, don't they? I think so. Pretty sure that is what that is. Pretty sure. Does that look like 100 pip moves? Yep, it does. All right, I'm done. I'm going back into the trade, into that chat room, and I'm gonna just obliterate the clown. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. He's back. It's just wonderful. It's back. You all have a good day. He's not successful.